guys, Mama Beach here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to share a really yummy bag with you. Yes, yummy is the correct word to describe this bag, and I cannot wait to show it to you. But before I show, sorry, my hair's like attacking me. Before I show it to you, I want to tell you a little bit of the backstory. So it was probably over a year ago, I spotted this really cool looking bag on the resale at Mercari, and I was looking through and I saw this bag and I wasn't that familiar with Dooney yet, so I immediately sent the link to two of my purse friends, as I call them, to say like, hey, do you know what this is? Like, you guys know more about this than I do, please help me. And so I was talking with one of them about it, about whether or not I should buy it. We couldn't figure out what it was, and then the other friend like wasn't responding, so I was like, eh. And then the bag ended up selling within like a matter of minutes, and I was like, oh, bummer, I missed it, and I still don't even really know what it is. So it turns out that bag was called the Montecatini braided diamond shopper. So I'm going to insert a picture of it right now so you guys can see what it looks like, because if one of you out there has it, I'm still looking for it. I still have not gotten that bag. Even though the bag that I'm going to show you is really yummy, I still want that diamond shopper. So I'm going to put a picture in right now. Okay. That is what I'm looking for. If anybody has one, please hook a sister up. So anyways, back to the story. So I go to my second purse friend and I'm like, oh, it's sold. And she was like, yeah, I bought it. Thanks. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I've been looking for one of these. Like, I must have told you. And I was like, no, I don't think so. And she was like, yeah, well, I've really been looking for one, so thanks a lot. And I was like, great, I'm so happy for you. And so, to make a long story short, basically, in my time in this purse world, this crazy purse world that we all live in, and with all the people that I've met on Facebook and on here on YouTube and Instagram, with the purse friends I've made, there have been a couple that I have regretted. And this girl who bought this bag out from under me turned out to be one of them. And we talked for a long time, and we were friends for a long time, and eventually I figured out I kept having these cases where she was purse sniping me, where I would send her something and then she would buy it from out from under me or like behind my back, and there's just like a lot of weird stuff happening, and I was like, I don't think you're my friend. And it took me a long time to figure that out. So I definitely have figured out in this purse world that there are good purse friends and bad purse friends. So she had this glorious braided diamond shopper that I really wanted, and she would not let go of it. We ended up not being friends anymore after there was too many cases of like bad purse conduct that I just couldn't take anymore. So we're no longer friends. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to get the next one. I will get the next one that comes up for sale. I'm sure I won't have to wait long. And now I've been waiting over a year and I haven't seen another one. And it's driving me crazy because I just feel like this girl, she wronged me, and now she has the bag that I want, and I'm still looking for it and looking, and I still hadn't found it. And so I had put out the word that I was looking for this bag, so several people knew, like in the Facebook groups. And so last week my friend Lisa sends me this link. She's like, Nicole, she just kept texting Nicole over and over again until I paid attention. And so I go to the link, and it is not the braided diamond shopper, but another style very similar to it. And it is in black, which is one of the colors I was looking for. So I thought about it for a couple minutes. So it was the price was a little bit high, and I was like, you know what? I gotta do it. I got to do it. And so I bought it. And like I said, it was a little bit iffy about the price, but once it arrived and I actually saw it and felt it in person, it was worth every single penny, and I am so happy with it. Now let me show you this bag. It is called the Montecatini Buckle Slouch. Okay? Look at this bag. Oh my gosh. It is the most stunning bag I have ever seen. And the first thing that I thought to myself when I opened this bag and started looking at the tiny details, I mean, just the attention to detail on this bag is just astounding. And I started thinking to myself, you know what? This is luxury. This is luxury. And on YouTube, I watch so many different channels. I watch Dooney channels. I watch Coach channels. I watch a lot of luxury YouTubers that are talking about these really expensive brands. And it's just like, you know, sometimes you find yourself wondering, like, should I experiment? Should I go out on a limb and purchase one of these really expensive brands? But I am telling you, after seeing this bag, to me, this is luxury. This bag is just perfection from head to toe, every detail. And I'm going to try to show you some of these details, but I feel like they're going to get lost in a video. So at the end, I think I'm going to insert some still pictures of this bag so you can really appreciate just like the leather texture, the stitching. I mean, it is just a feat of purse design, I'm telling you. So while I'm super happy I finally got one of these bags, I'm still looking for the diamond shopper, because after seeing how wonderful this is, I just can only imagine that the diamond shopper must be just as wonderful. So like I said, if anybody knows where I can get one, let me know, because I'm really looking. Okay, this is the buckle Slouch. And as you can see, the Montecatini leather, the texture does vary some, like it does with Florentine. This one is a really nice, lightly pebbled texture. And you can see the heat stamp here that says Dooney and Bourke. And this is from the DB Italia line. So it's in the same kind of field as the Alto bags. It's really one of their top end lines at Dooney. And the retail on this bag was $550 originally. Oh my gosh, and it is worth it, I'm telling you. I get it now after seeing it. So you'll see here you have this braided trim that goes all the way around to the other side, and it has this red cording inside where the braids actually go around, which is kind of interesting. And then you have this light brown stitching, and you have the charm that has the cover on it that says Dooney and Bourke, and you can see the braided trim goes around all the way around, all the way underneath and to the other side. And just look at this leather texture. I mean, it is just glorious. No feet on the underside. And then let's look at the straps, because the straps themselves are just astounding. Like, look at this. They have, where it's sewn on, like just this detail of like all the extra threads that go around on each side. It's just so, so beautiful. And then you have these straps. Let's talk about the straps. Oh my goodness. They're all like super adjustable. I have them on a middle setting here. But when you adjust it down to the longest, it is a super generous strap drop. So you can adjust on either side. And then you have this tab that you thread the excess strap through, and it just kind of hangs against the bag. And these straps are super wide and flat and very, very, very comfortable to wear. And I've been wearing this bag all weekend because the second I opened it, I was obsessed with it. And I have it stuffed up now. You can fit, this is a big, big bag. This is 15 inches across, 12 inches high, and about 7 or 8 inches deep. And it is a giant tote bag. And you can see how much room I have here, and like I showed you, this is only on a middle setting, so this can go lower and you can get more drop out of this, but it is so pretty. So now let me show you how it changes once I take the stuffing out and just show you with my stuff I actually carry what it looks like, because you guys know I don't carry much, so for me to have a bag this big is really not that practical for my day-to-day life. But you know what? I don't care, because it's awesome. So I just went with it this weekend. And I will say, it is just as awesome unstuffed. So you kind of get this triangular look. You can fold these sides kind of more towards the center, and you get more of a triangular look when it's not so stuffed, and you just have your stuff kind of hanging in the bottom. It really is like a bucket bag, and it is so smushy and soft. I mean, it's like carrying around a leather blanket with you wherever you go. And the leather is just like, it's so soft. I mean, it's just like butter. I'm telling you guys. All right, so let me show you the inside, because the luxury of this bag does not stop on the outside. It continues to the inside, because the whole inside of the bag, oh, I think my keys are still there. The whole inside of the bag is lined in red suede, right? Oh my gosh. I mean, it is just, I mean, it's something else, guys. So even the details on the inside are just all paid attention to. The stitching, the suede. You have two long pockets, and they have these exaggerated zipper pulls on them. And that you have one on each side. So you can put smaller items in these big pockets. You have a cell phone pocket, which isn't that functional. No, that's not a cell phone pocket. That's where the care card should be. Cell phone pocket is on this side. I will say it does fit my iPhone 6, but it definitely would not fit a plus size phone. But this bag is so slouchy that once you put a phone in here, it just falls out anyway. So it's really not that functional. But even the inside of the leather is finished in a suede texture. Like, how cool is that? Even the leather is finished on the inside, even the parts that aren't lined. And because it's not lined, and because this leather is basically a puddle with no structure, it weighs nothing. This bag is incredibly lightweight, light as a feather, and it is so big. And it's all leather, and it still weighs, I swear, it weighs less than a mini Flo. It weighs less than a mini Florentine satchel. It is so lightweight. And you can see just how, I mean, it is just a smush puddle of leather. And this is what you get really with Montecatini bags. Most of them are very large and also very smushy. So if you're a structured bag kind of gal, if you like tons of organization, this line is not for you. But if you're like me and you like a smushy puddle of leather that's like gives you a hug every time you put it on, you should get one of these. They are awesome, and seriously made me feel like so luxurious. I carried it all weekend and I just felt fancy. I don't know how else to put it, but I absolutely love it. And I really can't wait to add more in the future if any of them come up for sale, because like I said, they just don't come up for sale that often. So if you see one, grab it, or tell me and I'll grab it. So thank you guys for watching today. That concludes this video. As I said, I'm going to insert some pictures at the end, still pictures, so you guys can see what this bag looks like up close, the details of it. And hopefully I will see you guys next time. Thanks, bye. I absolutely love the texture and sheen that this leather has. The braided trim and the key fob add some great detail to the outside of the bag. And whoa, the suede interior is so luxurious. And the suede even continues on the interior part of the leather. I absolutely love this bag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.